Alright, so we left off here the last time, and I think it's only fair that we attempt to make this thing look at least a little bit more, a little bit better, remove some of the stuff that are not needed, and just right into it. So we are gonna go over here. As you can see, the server is already running. I just installed this Vuetify language. I guess it will help. I was attempting to use this one, but it doesn't seem to be installing. So I'm just gonna scrap that one. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, instead of having the login page on the home page, we're gonna be a little bit more marketable in a sense where we can push person to actually register, because obviously that's what we want them to do. Afterwards, I guess we can always put like sign in or whatever. So I'm gonna add a Google sign in on here. So I said that I'm going to touch this page. Firstly, I don't like where this is, so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna move it up. I'm gonna put it, oh, I think here it's okay. This would be pretty much above the sign in button. No, I don't want it above the sign in. Yeah, it actually should be above the sign in button there. So we will actually see it right here. So it should be somewhere along the line of there. So the next thing is to actually, we have the login. So we said login, and we're capturing all of that data, which is good. That's something that we want to do. The next thing that I want to look at is fixing those up the top there. So these, we want to make an attempt to fix those as well. So let me just go ahead and remove this, because I think this is the issue. So what's going to happen is that I am going to add a property here. So we're going to say data, and this is just going to be like a I don't know what to say, if it's a dummy thing or whatever. So we're going to have like an is authenticated. It's not going to be a function. It's just going to be a placeholder for now, so we're going to put that as false. So what's really going to happen is that we're going to grab all of this here, and then we're going to say, let's put a template tag. No. Oh. We're going to remove this. All we need is a template tag. So we're just going to do that. We're going to put this here. So what we're going to say is that if we're going to do a if statement to say if the person is authenticated. So if is authenticated, then what we're going to do is they're going to well, we can say if not authenticated, because they're going to see the dashboard and a logout. And then we're going to have a second one, or a second set, which is going to be our else statement here. We're going to say, well, if you're not authenticated, then what you're going to see is we're not going to show the dashboard. We're not going to show the dashboard link. All we're going to show is the sign. We're going to show a sign in link and a sign up, I guess, for now. So we can have, and we can just remove the icons from here. What I'm going to allow these buttons to be is a text. We have an attribute on that on the Vuetify buttons that going to allow them to be to look like a normal text. But this one I'm going to allow it to be outline. This one will be our sign up, because obviously again we want to mark it to persons to say, well, we want you to join our application. So that is that. We have the dashboard here, and we have the sign. One other thing that I want to do is I want to remove this icon, because I don't see the necessity for it, at least not right now. So it's not really relevant. So again, this is a placeholder. This is something that we're going to get from the Vue state. So let me just go ahead and save these, and then we can look at that in the browser. Alright, so that's finished, but we have a small error which I should not have, and that is we have the colon here, which should not be. We should have like one of those. Let's save that again, check that out. All set. So let's check this out in the browser. Alright, so it looks a whole lot better now. So you can see that we're still seeing a dashboard because I did something wrong. Probably should have said it wrong. Yeah, I did something wrong. But it looks a whole lot better now. This is not placed correctly, however, we can fix that. It's where I actually want it now. We can navigate to the register page. We can go back to the page, and this looks a whole lot better now. So let's just refactor this a bit better. So again, what we want, and I made a mistake, what we actually want is that if the user is authenticated, then we want to show them the dashboard, we want to show them the sign out button. This should be sign out actually. So this should be sign out. So that's what we want to show them. We want to show them dashboard, the sign out button. And if they're not authenticated, then what we want to show them is the sign in button or the sign up button, which is what we want to show them. So that's perfect. And we removed some of the stuff. I think I'm gonna allow this to be text, an outline text for now. And alright, lovely. So this is pretty much what we want here. This should be text and it should be flat. I don't know why it's not showing flat exactly. It's there, but it's not showing like really flat. So alright, so that's that. The next thing is for the sign in button, we want some space, and I think what I'm gonna do is instead of having it here, I'll just add it right in the card text, because I think that's what gives it the space there, and this should be email and not mail. That will look a whole lot better, and I think I'm gonna take this out and put it in a separate component. So let's just save this and look at see what it looks like. Alright, so that's finished. Here we go. So now you can see that it's now flat, so this looks a whole lot better. This is what I wanted. I may have to put some space between that. This is great as well. Now you can see that it's formatted a whole lot better now. And yeah, it looks a whole lot better than, and it's starting to look like what we really want it to look like. Alright, so this looks a whole lot better as you can see. So I guess this is where we're gonna leave this for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.